Welcome back to another monthly review. Today we got to talk about some weird stuff. It's been just a weird month for me and the car. I got a concussion when Colorado won the Cup, which was tons of fun. My roommate's one of the biggest Colorado fans I've ever met, and through goofing off, he decided to run around the house, and I wasn't going to chase him. Well, he wasn't keeping track that I wasn't chasing him. We met around a corner, and I'm pretty sure I got a concussion. I've spent 4 days fevered in a row, out of nowhere, with no other signs or lead up or anything. Just, it's been a weird month. But the car has also had a weird month. So in the last week and a half, the air conditioner has stopped blowing cold, and it's been hot, which is, I don't know, like, it worked perfect, and now it doesn't seem to blow at all. Every aspect of the climate control works fine. The fan speeds ramp up and down. You turn auto on, it changes where the air blows and how hard, etc. But just no cold ever comes. So I don't know if I gotta recharge the system. I don't know if I gotta hit something with a hammer because it's stuck, because the car has been sitting for weeks at a time at this point, because I'm here working. I'm not really leaving and going a lot of places, so the car doesn't get driven a lot. I take the scooter everywhere now for all my little stuff. I packed up 250 kilometers onto that thing, so a little confused about that. Beyond that, I'm hoping to get some money put together in the next tiny while to put some tires on it. Not a ton beyond that. It runs great still. Fuel mileage is still spectacular. Been very pleased with that, actually, especially when you drive like a normal human. It turns out cruise control all the time is your friend. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be that shocked, but here we are. And then there's the bump I hit. I went over a set of train tracks doing about 40 kilometers an hour. I had slowed down from 60. And I hit it. It felt like a pretty good bump in the car anyways. And I immediately heard a high-pitched squeal noise. And I was very, very confused. It would not go away. It would not go away. The car wasn't doing anything unusual per se other than this noise. I shut it off. I turned it back on. It was gone. The only thing I could deduct it down to was the seat fan. For the cooled seats, it was having some sort of an issue after I hit the bump. Something became loose, or I don't even know. It just started making this horrific sound. So I was in a little bit of panic mode because I don't know how to fix that. I'd have to pull the seat and do other stuff. And again, I'm not driving it that much, so I just left it. And then I'm in the car and the AC doesn't work. I know the cooled seat doesn't work either, so I didn't turn it on. And I was like, I got to the point, I was like, I just got to turn something on. So I turned the cooled seat on, and it's fixed. Just like it never happened. And then the last super bizarre thing that the car is doing, the thermostat, one of the temperature thermostats is not working. The car is registering the correct temperature and telling me inside the cockpit as to what it is. But it never heats up. The fans are running full tilt, like I am on the hottest day at the track while I'm doing 60 kilometers an hour on cruise control on a cool night in the middle of nowhere. When I shut the car off, the fans run for like 4 minutes every single time. It doesn't matter how far I drive or how warm it gets. It does not matter. I know that the temperature inside the cockpit is reading correctly because I have tried to be a little bit more aggressive at times to see if I could get it to move. Put some heat in the motor, and it does. It stays at basically the 40 Celsius or whatever the coldest option is, and then get it up to like 45, and then once I get back in cruise control, it goes right back down. So it is reading and it does work, and I'm not worried about the car overheating, but it is quite annoying, and I'm concerned about killing the battery potentially if I'm stopping a few times around town and the fan motor's just running for 20-30 minutes, but the car's not running long enough to keep the battery charged. Definitely an aspect of concern, so I got to figure out which thermostat sensor or coolant temperature sensor or what is doing what. I have even at times just unplugged it because it's pretty convenient at the front, and the car now has a check engine light, which I would assume is correlated with that. But I mean, beyond that, it drives great. Like, nothing's really out of the norm or changed, other than the fact that gas prices have gotten insane. But that's a topic for another video because we're not going to get negative on this one. So that's it. A few small speed bumps and hurdles, a few things I got to work on. But for now, car's running, driving great. Always appreciate the support. Till next time, drive safe, take care, and behave. As always.